Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, and maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell, and it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. Goes up, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Well, we're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
Booker against Powell. Outside, KD. Outside, Beal. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Nurkic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's the pick. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Screen by Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Outside, Beal. Allen with the screen for Beal. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Harden finds Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. It's up a 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Over to the wing. Nobody near Nurkic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Harden.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Allen outside. Will it go? The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. You look at the Cavaliers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at the Clippers, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Bull. He's checked in for Allen. Durant inside. Defended by George.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
James Harden at the line.
Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Booker against Powell. The tray. Phoenix no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Leonard with a screen on KD. Outside Leonard. Takes it inside and finished off by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup. Off the bounce, yes, sir.
Booker against Powell with the step back. Nurkic the pass to Bol. Booker outside. Shoots. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And the layup falls.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Durant with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Shots good by Durant.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Westbrook with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Over Booker, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Durant. Plumlee with the rebound. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Rejected by Booker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by the Clippers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Good on the second free throw.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And Bol wide open. He shoots. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. He got it up. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Drew Eubanks out there with Bol. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Gordon. And it's Lee in at the 2. It's stolen by Tice. And here's the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. And here are the Clippers now, following the miss by Bol from deep. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here's Bol. The Clippers getting the bucket. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Grayson Allen's checked in for Gordon. And it's Booker in for Damian Lee. Now here's Allen. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Westbrook. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Beal gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Westbrook with the drive. Pass to man. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. KD's checked in for the Suns. And a chance here to check out some stats for Paul George.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Clippers, number 1.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 15-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Booker. KD's got his second bucket.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Allen with it. George picks him up. Booker in the corner. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Outside Beal. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Eubanks. The feed to Allen. Another shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. Allen's got 5 points so far.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And George with the stuff.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
And so here's Phoenix. The Clippers getting the bucket. KD passes to Eubanks. Can't cash in from the high post.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss. Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Now here's Booker. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Here's Beal. Good D by Harden. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. Good D by Booker.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Suns making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Now here's Booker. Last time out he had 44 points. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Leonard fires for 3. And again Los Angeles with the triple.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Right side Beal over Harden. No good from 18.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy...
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, you look at their game plan tonight, it's obvious. Get the ball inside and go to work. And so far, it's been working very well for them.
Listen, the way they're playing now, if they stay disciplined, this game could be over in the third quarter.
And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
And for that game against the Pelicans, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest, I don't think that tells the whole story, Shaq. I mean, I'm curious to see how it goes.
What part of the story doesn't it tell? Lay it on the line, brother. Lay it on the line, Kenny.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the center. And it's Leonard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Zubats. Los Angeles leading by 20. There's the pass to Harden. Up top, Zubats. Nurkic with the double team. The three, and James Harden with the three. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. He kicks to Nurkic. The three-pointer, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Outside, George. Leonard dishes to Powell. Allen against George. Lets the three fly. And it's Durant with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
For three, Booker, and the Suns get it back. Here's Nurkic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And Phoenix making a change here. Holes checked in.
It took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Booker. Great touch on the 16-footer. Booker's got 6 points.
Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Screen by Tice. Westbrook kicks to Tice. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That's his first foul. We've seen a few play in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Here's Beal after the Clippers pick up 2. Down low, Booker throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Russell Westbrook.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
And here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Passes to Tice. Back to Westbrook. Tice sets a screen for Westbrook. Looking for Tice. He gets it there.
Well, there's a connection that Daniel Tice has with his teammates. Vertical threat at the rim. Yes, I am.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 27 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Westbrook against Booker. Pass to man. Beal with the steal. Jumps up and finished off by Beal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker finds Nurkic. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Booker against Westbrook. Tice, no one around him. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
And so it's Los Angeles, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Poise and aggressiveness on the offensive end. Everything we do is with speed and force on the offensive end.
Frank Vogel clearly would like to see these guys attack the defense a little bit more, but also avoid costly mistakes.
Yeah, and this is where I think you want to keep things simple. Make the right cut, the right pass. Don't worry about the style, just the score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Booker. Grayson Allen is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Gordon, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low. Booker the pass to Eubanks. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
And the Clippers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A big cheer for your son's Dancers Dance Team. Come on!
From deep Harden. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
James Harden.
Here's Booker. And the rejection by Zubac.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Leonard with the steal. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
No good from Booker. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. So for the Suns, Nurkic checked in for Eubanks, Durant comes in for Bull, and Beal subbed in for Gordon. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Booker outside. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
George finds Zubac. George looking over the floor. And that one drops.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Beal against Harden. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, the delivery from Booker so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Screen by Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
3-point field goal.
Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Harden against Beal. Nurkic a screen on Harden. Booker outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Here's George. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Allen against George. Allen kicks to Booker. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Leonard.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And here is Los Angeles now. Now George. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
George, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George. 17 seconds left in the game. Pass to Nurkic. And Beal kicks to Nurkic. Booker looking around. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with James Harden. James, this team adds on to its win streak. How important are nights like this as you move forward?
It was huge, man. We did an amazing job. We're continuing to get better offensively and defensively. Guys are stepping up, so we got a long way to go, but we're in the right direction.
It is not where you start, but where you finish. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.